I never thought my family would turn on my children. I never thought the people who asked to be called Nana and Pop would one day look into my daughter's eyes and erase her. But that's exactly what happened. And it all unraveled at my brother's house, over a box of baby toys and one careless sentence that cut deeper than anyone in that room could have imagined. Let me take you back. I'm 32. My wife, Ava, is 34. We've been married for 5 years, together for 8. When we met, she was already a mother of 3. 2 daughters, now 10 and 12, and a 16-year-old son. I fell in love with her, and I fell in love with them. Not in some fairy tale way, in the real, messy, everyday way. Homework at the kitchen table, pancakes on Saturday mornings, screaming toddlers in Target, bedtime stories, scraped knees, PTA meetings, their first days of school, and after a while, they started calling me Mom. 6 years ago, those words meant everything. 4 years ago, I adopted all 3 of them. Legally. Completely. They became mine in every way that counts. And my parents, my mom and dad, they didn't just accept them. They embraced them. They insisted the kids call them Nana and Pop. They gave them Christmas stockings, birthday cards, hugs that smelled like cinnamon, and laundry detergent. They came to school plays and soccer games. They called them their grandkids, or so we thought. You see, it turns out that love had conditions. It turns out they were just placeholders. It turns out my children, the ones I fought to adopt, the ones I raise every day, were only stand-ins until something real came along. That something arrived last month. My younger brother, Evan, and his fiancée, Sarah, just had a baby girl. I adore my niece, truly. My kids adore her too. They were excited. They made drawings for her, picked out little socks at Target, wrapped their arms around me, asking if they'd get to be the cool older cousins. So when we were invited over to Ivan's house to hang out with the new baby, we went. Happy, open, excited. We were sitting in the living room, the kids on the couch, my brother passing around his daughter like she was made of porcelain and stardust. My parents dropped by with gifts, a big bag of toys, rattles, blankets with her name stitched in pink. Ivan laughed and said, "You're going to spoil her rotten." And then my mother said the words that shattered it all. "Well, she is our first grandchild. Of course we're going to spoil her." Silence. A stillness so sudden I could feel the air change. My youngest daughter, 10 years old, was sitting cross-legged on the floor. She looked up, her smile flickering. I saw it. The moment the meaning landed, her face didn't fall. It crumbled. My 12-year-old froze. My son clenched his jaw. No one said anything, except Sarah. God bless her. She stepped in immediately, gently. "Oh, you mean first grandbaby, right? Not first grandchild." A lifeline, a perfect little parachute for my mom to grab onto. But my father shook his head. "No," he said. "She's our first grandchild." And that was it. I looked at my kids, still sitting there, still silent, and I knew I couldn't let them hear another word. I handed my son the car keys. "Go wait in the car," I said. "Take your sisters." He didn't ask questions, just stood, took the keys, and walked out with his sisters. When the door clicked shut behind them, I turned to my parents. "What the hell was that?" My mother's face didn't flinch. "They aren't really your children," she said. "So of course they're not our grandchildren." That's when I felt it. A kind of numbness that starts at your chest and spreads outward, like your body trying to protect itself from what it just heard. I couldn't scream. I couldn't cry. All I could do was say the truth. If that's how you feel, then you can have Thanksgiving with your real family, because I'll be spending it with mine. And I walked out. No more explanations, no second chances, just silence. We were supposed to host Thanksgiving this year. Our house, our table, a meal planned for weeks. But how could I carve a turkey for people who just carved my children out of their hearts? When I got home, Ava held my hand while I told her everything. We sat down with the kids that night and told them what they already knew. That we loved them, that we chose them, that they are ours in every single way. That no one could ever take that away from them. A few days later, my brother called. He was furious. He said I had overreacted, that I needed to understand where mom and dad are coming from, that biology matters, that it's different when it's your own child. But I am their own. They are mine. And we're not going to sit at a table where that truth isn't honored. Then came the text from my mother. She said she and my father love the kids, but they're still not their grandchildren. And she hopes I can come to understand that, because she doesn't want this to ruin her real granddaughter's first Thanksgiving. That baby, a newborn, won't remember a thing. But my children, they'll remember everything. They'll remember the look on Nana's face when she denied them. They'll remember the silence in that room. They'll remember walking out, holding hands in the car, knowing that the only person who stood up for them was me. And now, I'm left wondering, am I the one who went too far? Am I the one who broke the family? Should I have swallowed the pain for the sake of peace? Should I have let it go? So, am I the asshole? Some stories leave a clean cut. Others leave a scar. This one carved through the heart of what it means to choose family. What it means to be a parent, to be a child, to be seen or not seen by the people who promise to love you unconditionally. Here's the thing. Love without acknowledgement isn't love. It's performance. It's easy to play grandparent when there are no other options on the table. But the second biology walked in the door, the truth walked out. And it's not about blood. It's about belief. The belief that a child's worth isn't tied to DNA, but to the love you pour into them every day. So if you're listening to this, and you've ever been the not real grandchild or stepkid or adopted sibling, if you've ever been loved in private and dismissed in public, know this: your story matters, your pain matters, and the people who see you really see you. They are your real family. Not the ones who share your blood, but the ones who fight for you at Thanksgiving dinner. And if you're ever in doubt, just ask yourself, who sets a place for you at the table? And who makes you beg for a seat? Let us know in the comments. Have you ever had to draw the line between blood and love? We'll be reading, and we see you. This is AITA Story Vault, and we tell the stories that need to be heard.